ask you to add numbers from 1 to 100, will you actually add them one by one? What if I tell you there's a secret formula that gives you answer in just seconds? Hi, this is Harismita Rajkumar. Today, I'll give you tips and tricks to crack sum of series. Let's quickly get into the video. So, sum of series, basically, I am dividing that into three major types. Okay. So, type 1, type 2 and type 3. Watch this video continuously to know all the types, and next video will be about the sums on sum of series. So don't miss it. Type 1. So type 1, basically it has all the numbers, addition of numbers, like say these numbers 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 up to plus n. N can be any number. This sum comes under type 1. Then 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square up to n square. This also comes under, sum of series or sum of square of numbers or sum of cube of numbers. 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube up to n cube. So these are the formulas which you would have studied in your ignore my sore throat, like you would have studied in your previous, in your class 8 or 9, I guess. So it is time to recall them and start studying betterly. Now this formula, just you definitely have to remember these formulas. So this formula will be sum of n natural numbers 1 to 3 up to n. You'll be having n into n plus 1 by 2. So this is the number. Next one, sum of squares of natural numbers, which will be having n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 2. So this is the formula for this type of question. N can be anything. It can be 5, it can be 7, it can be anything. It can be 100, 1000, anything. Okay, I hope you understand. Okay, now 1 cube. Next one is 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube. That is similar to the first type, which is nothing but n into n plus 1 by 2 the whole square. So this exactly this one only, but you're squaring it. That is your formula. And regarding practicing this sum, I will definitely let you know in the next video, which means tomorrow's video you won't get tomorrow's you'll be getting logical reasoning questions. Day after tomorrow, definitely you'll get a part 2 of this continuation. Okay, don't miss it out for solving sums. Now this is type 1 and type 1. Now let's go to type 2. Type 2 is sum of odd numbers. Sum of odd number is 1, 3, 5, 7 up to it goes to n. So this you have a separate formula. I'll let you know. Okay. Now sum of even numbers. Even numbers are 2, 4, 6 up to n. Again, I'm just making this n as same because I'm just representing it as last number. So definitely this n will be odd and this n will be even. I hope you understood that. Okay, now the question for this is n plus 1 by 2 the whole square. So this is sum of odd numbers where this number will be definitely odd and this number will be definitely even. So for that sum of odd number series, your answer would be n plus 1 by 2 the whole square. So this will be your formula for it. Don't forget it. These are simple formulas which you have to remember. Now, for this, what is the formula? So, for this, the formula is n by 2 into n by 2 plus 1. That's all. You know n is even, right? So, n is even. You can directly divide. So, n by 2. So, check that this is n is odd. So, n plus 1 by 2. Okay, keep it in your mind as such. Okay, so this is sum of numbers. These are the things which sum of even numbers. So these are the things which has formula. So there are other numbers also where you can't have formula. You have to find the pattern between them. Only when you solve more sums regarding it, you will be able to understand it. Now, let's go to type 3. Type 3 is basically where it is somewhat like AP and GP. AP, GP is arithmetic progression, geometric progression, which you have already learned. In previous classes, I'll just brush through it. So AP is nothing but the sequence should be like this: A plus D, A plus 2D, which means you have a sequence, right? In that sequence, there will be a common difference. For example, 1, 3, 5, 7. The difference between it is 2. Difference between it is 2. Difference between them is 2. So you have a common difference. So the first character, A, is nothing but first number. D is nothing but the difference, common difference between two numbers. Common difference, how do you find? The second number minus the first number. If it is an AP, definitely throughout your series, you will have a common difference. So for finding nth term, last term or the nth term, the formula for it is A plus n minus 1 into D, which is nothing but nth term. We represent it as an. And similarly, Sn is nothing but sum of first n terms. Sum of first n term is represented like this way. The formula is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is your formula, or you can also represent as n by 2 into a plus the last term. This is also known as the last term, no? Nth term is also known as the last term plus LL, right? For avoiding confusion, last term or your nth term. Okay. So this is the formula for your type 3 AP kind of question. AP is nothing but the series will have common difference. GP is nothing but the series will have common ratio. Common ratio AR square. It goes on and on. For example, 1, 3, 9, 27. So I'm multiplying by 3, multiplying by 3, multiplying by 3. The ratio, what I'm saying ratio, this is term 1, term 2, term 3, right? So term 2 divided by term 1 will be equal to term 3 divided by term 2. So which is nothing but 3 by 1 is equal to 9 by 3, which is also 3 by 1. So this is how you will find the ratio. You have to just divide the second term by first term. Okay. Whereas here, this is A1, A2, A3. So A2 minus A1 will be A3 minus A2. Because you are finding a common difference. I'm just brushing through these things. So likewise, you are having nth term. So nth term is A power n minus 1. Likewise, you are having sum of first n terms. So which is nothing but A into R power n minus 1 by R minus 1. For R not equal to 1. If R is equal to 1, you're writing it as NA. Okay. So if your difference is just 1, it will be A, right? So which is NA. And suppose if this is first n terms, suppose if your series goes up to infinity, it just goes on. There's no fixed n. For in that case, how are you supposed to write? A by 1 minus R. So for if your R is equal to 1, it diverges. So basically, this is basically for mod of R less than 1. So it is for numbers less than 1. Otherwise, for mod of R greater than or equal to 1, it diverges. Okay. So you need not go for that. Rare cases only they'll be asking diverges and everything. But these are the basic formulas which you have to remember. Next video, which is not tomorrow, day after tomorrow, definitely we'll be solving sums on this. So don't forget it. Only when you apply it, you will be able to remember well. Okay. So if you have any other doubts, kindly comment below. And if you want any other videos for your placement, gate, mat, etc., kindly comment below. Thank you.